The NHS, since its inception, it's been constantly been asked to do more, be more efficient, be more effective, and increasingly more convenient. The pressures that it's always been under still apply. Pressures of demography and expectation actually continue unabated. There's still, unfortunately, a perennial problem around patient safety, and that's still significant. Now, digital as a toolbox, a tool set, it offers some ways to deal with all of these problems to an extent. And there's still a growing need to use this tool set. And so our responsibility in the Digital Readiness Education Programme is to help the NHS do that. The digital boards piece helps provide the context for all of those tools, because the way in which we deliver change is organisational based or increasingly ICS based. The people who control the culture, enable things to happen or stop things from happening are the people on the boards. And it's that digital board session that really helps develop that shared understanding that enables everything else to happen. Really what we're trying to do is create a psychologically safe, helpful environment to enable a group of powerful, influential, important people to develop a set of shared learnings and a shared action plan and approach. And it's been a tremendous pleasure to be involved in a program which has seen so much pull from that consumer group. This is something that every single organization needs to wrestle with, whether they go through a session that happens to be delivered through NHS providers or not. It's something every organization has to wrestle with. Now, to my mind, the biggest thing that those sessions do is help develop a consensus. Even over what the hell is digital, or what is digital readiness, or what is digital first. We use these terms. And actually, even in the community, we use different definitions. Having a discussion about it in a safe place with a shared agenda and a shared outcome and action plan is necessary for every single organization, regardless of what your digital maturity is. One of the benefits of these sessions is you genuinely would not get a better session if you went to some other organization and paid for it. We have, I believe, engaged with the best, what I might call route to market, and the best digital agency in order to try and deliver the best experience for customers and just for users, for boards. And just to be really clear, that in terms of how those board sessions are developed, it's entirely from the feedback of boards who have conducted it. So there is very little policy impact into the design of those sessions. It comes from finding out what local boards genuinely need and how better to meet those needs. So you wouldn't get better, and it's free. Why wouldn't you use it? At the very least, have a look at the site, look at the guides. They're tremendously well written. And there's a lot of really, really good information in there, regardless of where you are in your journey. It helps bring a consistency, not just in your organization, but between organizations, because we use difficult language with difficult words that are used in different contexts and different places. And what those guides help to do is start to develop a sort of a shared language, a shared dictionary, shared nomenclature. And then finally, I'd ask boards to consider one of the big things about digital is that we want data-based decisions much more rather than anecdote or gut feel. Now, every board has to get that balance right, and you will always and forever make decisions that are not 100% grounded in data. But having empirical measures and frameworks to use to understand your own maturity is really useful. So NHS England recently published the What Good Looks Like framework. Use those sorts of maturity frameworks to try and assess where you are. None of the things that we've been creating is intended to be felt as mandated, punitive, forced. This is all about helping you to do your job better. And we will continue to work in that regard.